Hello, New York. What is that from the Hannah Montana movie, the Miley Cyrus? What is that called? I think it's just the Hannah Montana movie. The SpongeBob movie's coming out soon. That's gonna be. I feel like I want to see that, but I also haven't. I don't know what's going on with SpongeBob. So the beautiful thing about SpongeBob is that his life. I could tune into an episode. There would be no context I'm missing. His life is the same every day. SpongeBob has been. Canonically, I feel like he's like 25 years old. He's been that way the same. He's just like he's like an autistic 25-year-old. This is a deep dive. This whole episode is just a deep dive into SpongeBob's mental health. SpongeBob's diagnosis. Now, what's up, guys? I moved the camera closer because I'm realizing, why am I filming so far away every single episode? It took me 70 episodes to realize that I can zoom in more and you guys can see my beautiful face and you can see the pores of my skin. I don't know. It's just me, so there's no reason to. I don't know. I have things in the background, but also it's like the image that I used to put up here, which I guess I will still put sometimes, was always cut off anyway. So I'm like, why am I? I don't know. Why am I zooming out to show all that? I feel like it's not necessary. So you get to see my beautiful face, and I have to do my hair and makeup before this. Got to make sure I'm looking good. I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow, bro. This hair is fucking trashy. It's white trash lion's mane looking fucking hair. It's almost Christmas time. My God, what? Oh, I went home this weekend. It snowed like a motherfucker. Dude, I went home the worst day. I went home and then I woke up and there was so many inches and I was roped into shoveling. I was like, oh, shit. The one day I come back home, I got to help these people shovel. I got to do work around here. But no, what we did, we made cookies. This is it's not really a family tradition, but my grandma, who, rest in peace, passed away last year, had these cookies that she used to make, which, guys, I'm going to be honest, they're not very good. And we all kind of understand that they're not very good. She has this recipe, which was written in... did I write this down? I feel like I forgot to write this down. It's just like, they don't write... My grandma didn't write recipes properly. She would just put, like, the recipe would just say, like, 1 flour. And you're like, what? What is this? So we had to, like, kind of guess. But it's like just a very simple recipe. It's just literally... flour, eggs, lard. I remember just at her house, tubs of lard, Crisco that you would put in there, and then like sugar, vanilla, and we added some lemon zest, which I don't think she used to add. And it's a very simple cookie. It doesn't have much flavor. It's kind of like something you just dip in tea. I mean, listen, it's a cookie. It's not very sugary. It's just not. It doesn't wow you. In the year of 2025, it's not doing anyone any. Your jaw's not on the floor, and they're very dry as well. But we made them in honor of her, and we made way too much dough. We made so much fucking dough. Just pounds of it. And, so we made those cookies, and I have a bunch here. I've been eating them a little bit. But they're not very good. But it's more of like a memorial thing, and just like, I don't know, the old Italian people like their dry cookies. If you've ever had biscotti, it's just the driest fucking cookie. He's like hauling off a bone. It's for dipping and stuff, but I don't drink tea or coffee, so what am I dipping it in? Nothing. So yeah, we made those, and also my grandma's oven used to her house. I don't even know how this thing existed for probably 70 years. We're gonna say, no, I think they moved. So probably let's say 60 or 50 or 60 years. Just appliances from the 70s, from the 60s. An oven that wouldn't close. You'd have to jam wooden shims into it to keep it closed. And so she had instructions, bake for whatever, 12 minutes at 350. But we're all like, bro, that oven's not keeping the temperature. It's half open. So we had to experiment with the times. And her house was just, there was no renovations. She lived in that house until the whole thing was going to explode. And I think when they sold it recently, and I think when they were doing the inspection, they were like, yo, this house does not meet code, bro. There should not be a fucking whole oven in the basement. That's not right. And we're like, oh, listen, bro, literally got grandmothered in by a grandmother. So yeah, I got a bunch of dough balls. I don't really want to make those cookies. I have raw dough that I'm freezing. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to make those cookies again because they're just not that good. So I don't know what to do with it. I kind of just want to eat it raw. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just one day just defrost it and slowly just cut up some chunks and eat it. It's more fun than the cookies. That's how you. Well, I mean, raw cookie dough is always better than the cookies. Am I lying here? It's always fucking good. I guess the flour you have to like. Is it the bacteria? I don't fucking know what the deal with the flour is. Whatever. Whatever, man. So that's my cookie story. That's my cookie story, and you can have access to my cookie for $5.99 at mattlipari.com. Now, if I said that on TikTok Live, I would have gotten banned. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I got banned because I made a joke about having an OnlyFans page, and they were like, "No, you're not joking. You can't promote this shit." So I think I'm unbanned now. But I'm like, guys, this is clearly a joke. And they don't, listen, the Chinese moderators or whatever they are, the Filipino moderators, they don't get jokes like the ones we're slinging out here. These highbrow jokes that you have to be an aristocrat to get the OnlyFans jokes that come out of this mouth. And no offense to these people that I just named, no offense to Chinese or Filipino people. Maybe they don't get it. I don't even know if that's where the moderator's are from. Probably not. I'm just making shit up, guys. I'm simply lying for my own gratification. Is that true? Probably. Okay. Oh, dude, I finally made the big decision to cut my AC cord. There was a recall on my AC like months ago in June, and they strategically did it because they're fucking schemers. They're like, yeah, do this recall now so less people would do it. And so I did it finally now because it's freezing outside. I don't need to use my AC. I cut the cord. I submitted it through the app. I said, hey, here you go. I'm getting my recall. They're giving me a lot of money. Apparently, they're giving me like $400, and I just bought a new AC of the exact same model that's been updated to not have the recall problems, and it's like $100 less. So basically what has happened, what has transpired, is that I got to use an air conditioner for a year and a half for free. Then they give me $100, and I also get a free AC that doesn't have the defects now. Pretty good fucking deal, dude. Honestly, I wish every product I had had defects. Can everything I own just completely... I mean, they must have lost so much money. They were calling like hundreds of thousands, probably millions of units. My God. My goodness. So, yeah, so I'm excited. I already ordered. I didn't get the refund yet, but I submitted it through the app, and they're like, yeah, it's pending. So I hope it goes through. So I just cut that cord, and it's not good. I can't... Whatever, I'm getting my new AC. I'm going to put it in. But, yeah, it's kind of risky. But it's fucking... Dude, it's 27 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. So I don't need... the air conditioner. I honestly, the last few nights I've had it off, and I have been sweating a little bit when I wake up. I'm like, man, it's just not cold enough in here. So when I get it back, I'm probably going to turn it on immediately. But also, it's the same model. I'm hoping I can just slide it right in. I have the whole bracket system set up. I'm really hoping there's going to be a 1, 2, 3 ABC install. I could probably throw it out with the box, too. That would make it easier. We're scheming here. We're scheming. All right, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, we're gaming the system, guys. We figure things out. Whatever, guys. You don't care. What's been going on TikTok, dude? I've been posting it. So if you're an avid fan of mine, I posted a couple stand-up clips. I posted a few, only 2, just to test the waters. It's new. It's interesting when you post comedy content or just any content, and you have your like niche, and then you want to post a different kind of content. It kind of gets nerve-wracking because you're like, I don't know if people are gonna like this. I don't know what the right things are when you post, like what's a good video, what's not. I know what a good video is in my regular stuff. And so I kind of I figured that out last year when I was posting some kind of like skit thing. I did for a couple of weeks, and then I gave up because it was too much work and the reward wasn't there. And that was kind of the same thing. We're like, I don't know if people are going to like this. So stand-up is the same thing, and I'm learning a bunch of things, which is good. I have to post a bunch. I don't have any more clips to post, so I got to make some to post. Just because I want to learn what's good or not. But I'm learning that the audience laughter matters a lot to people. For some reason. It would seem odd. It seems weird to me that matters. But like my normal videos, it's just me talking, there's no one laughing, and that's fine. But apparently when there is laughter in the video, besides my own laughter, which I laugh at my own jokes, when there is laughter in the video, it has to be like loud and often, or else people are like, yo, the crowd's not reacting. I think the last one I posted, which has good laughter in it, every joke I told that needed laughter got laughter. So I'm like, some guy was like, man, the crowd wasn't feeling this, but this was great. And I was like, really? The crowd, in my opinion, the crowd was definitely feeling it. So there's a disconnect between what I'm thinking and what you're thinking, which is interesting. I didn't realize that, so I got to figure that out. And then in another video, they were like, man, this crowd stinks. These people suck. And I'm like, I don't know if they're laughing. Like, some of the rooms, there's not that many people in there and they're laughing. But I guess I didn't realize that bothers me. I think they like just want to hear like this, not like a laugh track from like a sitcom, but they want to hear like this unified, cohesive laughing that's just like, ah, ha, 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 and then it dies down and then it kind of mellows out. When it's like laughing, hard laughing, and then like kind of silence, which is fine. That's how jokes work. You have to get to the punchlines. There's going to be silence sometimes. Yeah, it's just odd. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. So, you kind of really just have to keep posting. And unfortunately, that's what I want to keep posting some stand-up clips. But, there's some jokes where I'm like, man, if this gets a lot of views, I can kind of retire the joke and I never have to say it again. And I'm realizing that the clips that I'm posting are probably not good enough. So I do have to say these jokes again. And I will have to probably get better clips of them in the future. So whatever, it's fine. It's just interesting. It's interesting and unexpected. But that's the only way to like figure these things out is to post them. So I'm fine with it. It's just, when people are like, man, you were great, but the crowd stinks. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Everyone here was great. I love this crowd. This is one of my favorite crowds. You should see some of these other crowds, bro. Oh my God. My goodness. I think there's like an illusion sometimes when you're so famous and you're like always funny, or not even always, like, like let's say Sebastian Maniscalco is a very famous comedian now, one of the top earning comedians in the last probably 5 years. There's a point where like he's releasing specials which are, funny, whatever, but they're not amazing anymore. He's kind of like reached the peak and now is just coasting on making funny movements or whatever. It's not the sharp joke writer that he needs to be anymore. And people are still dying laughing, and it's kind of just because they expect you to be funny. They go there and like, okay, he's funny, I'm going to laugh. So I think people kind of expect that when they see a clip. They go, oh, people are just going to be always laughing because they're like expecting it to be funny. But no, you got to earn the laughter a lot of places. You get on stage, they're like, who the fuck is this guy? You got to be funny. So, it's interesting. But, we learn, guys. We learn, and I like a challenge. It's, I don't want to just do the same videos I do all the time over and over again. Sorry, I saw my shoulder. You ever get a sweater that just like has like a weird shoulder bump? It's just not, it wasn't like, I don't know what they're expecting me to be built like a Roblox guy. Just like a complete box. It just feels weird sometimes. Whatever, maybe I'm the only one that notices that. Maybe I'm the only, man, I can't wait to see what sweaters I get for Christmas. Am I going to get any? I don't know. I told my family to start buying me large things because they shrink. Because my laundromat washes everything at maximum lava heat. They actually have a volcano in the back of the laundromat. They throw my clothes into it to burn all the bacteria off. And everything shrinks immediately in size. So, I'm going to be a large boy now. Which large feels like a man's size. You go like, oh my God, he's a large. I think if you look skinny and you're a large, they go like, oh my God, he's a large. But when you're like fat, well, fat people aren't larges. They're like double XLs, triple X. I don't even know how many XLs I got. Which size is Shaq? That's fucking huge. All right. We're going to have a series of talks here that are so negative. So many people are dying in the last fucking week. My goodness. So many horrible things have happened on this earth. Sorry, I don't really know. I don't really want to be sad, but I also don't have much else to talk about. So I'm going to talk about people getting murdered. First of all, rest in peace to Rob Reiner and his wife for being murdered by their son. Their mentally unwell son. I mean, this is a horrible story. We don't know I'm sure the full details will be out by the time this episode comes out. I don't even know if we can know for sure it's the son, but I think we're pretty sure right now. I think he's in custody. I'm not sure, but just, just an absolutely horrible situation, which is cherry on top capped by the tweet Donald Trump put out that was just horrible, saying how, whatever. It was basically saying rest in peace, but he deserved this because he was anti-Trump. That's what he was saying. Just an absolutely deplorable fucking thing. But do we expect anything more from this man? The man is a fucking narcissist. Just a horrible, whether he's effective or not as president, he's a horrible person. And if you're going to deny that, then I don't know what to tell you. But just rest in peace. A horrible thing to, I don't have any children, but I'm sure it's just like such a challenging thing to deal with a child who, I saw interviews of them together. They looked like they were having a good time. They looked like they were enjoying each other's company and on a good relationship. And that, obviously I don't know the interworkings of someone's family. I could never pry into that. But just for that to happen, we obviously won't know the situation for a while, if we ever will know. It's tough. It must be tough for his other kids, the other siblings. Just that's a tough That's a horrible scenario to be in. And, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. So rest in peace for that. And that was the latest. I remember I saw the news on Twitter. I was about to laugh there. I'm going to laugh what I said. And it said, like, the first thing when it came out was, like, 2 people found dead at Rob Reiner's house. And I was like, oh, my God, who did Rob Reiner kill? I was like, yo, this 80-year-old man killed a bunch of people. Yo, what the heck? What's going on here? I did not, because they make it sound like it's, like, not him, because they would say it was him. I should have put 2 and 2 together. I'm not in the inner workings of, how news is broken. I'm sure TMZ put the scoop out. I didn't see that. So, yeah, I was like, what is going on? My God, this motherfucker is like in John Wick in this house. He killed 2 intruders? That's crazy. This baller. Didn't his father die, Carl Reiner? Carl! I just remember Carl Reiner from the roast of someone. Maybe the roast of fucking, like, Flava Flav or something. He might have been in that. He's another... It's a very talented media family. Carl Reiner, comedian, actor. Rob Reiner directed a lot of great movies. Also was in a lot of great movies. And then the children, I don't know what they're doing, but... It must be tough to be a Hollywood family. I'll give them that. I don't know. I can't justify what this guy did. Obviously, he's a severely ill person. And that's just a horrible situation. All right. Glad we got through that horrible situation. Next horrible situation. Okay, this one's more... Okay, obviously there was a shooting at Brown University where 2 people were killed. Rest in peace to both of them. One of them was some guy named Muhammad, a young man, and one of them was some girl who's some like Republican, student leader, whatever. Rest in peace to both of them. A horrible situation. It's funny. Okay, I'll try to make light of this one more because this is, I think, No, this is not the least sad. What am I saying? I can't rank these. I can't do what other people do where they rank tragedies. I can't do that. This is obviously not the least sad. I think it's way objectively less sad for 2 80-year-old people to die than 2 20-year-old people who had the whole life ahead of them. I think for sure. So I think the first one's probably the least sad, but it's not. Guys, what am I saying? Reverse what I just said. I didn't mean to say any of that. Anyway. This one's funny because of just the school being named Brown. Just like a headline. There's a perfect opportunity. They don't know who the shooter is, which we'll get to. The perfect opportunity for like these crazy outlets to be like, Brown shooter identified. And everyone's just like, oh my God, he was Brown. I don't know. I think that's funny. Just like, oh, it's in the name. He better be Brown. But they had a suspect in custody who they released his name. They were all saying this guy's name. And then they're like, no, he's not it. That guy better fucking sue everyone on earth. Everyone thinks he was a random dude. They just found in a hotel. They're like, yeah, we're going to pick you up in Connecticut or something. And he's not the guy. Well, I guess he could theoretically be the guy, but he's not according to him, he's not the guy. They have no idea who the guy is. I don't know what the motive is. We don't know anything. So, some people are trying to make it out, oh, they shot the young conservative lady. I don't really think I don't think anyone, really would do that. That doesn't seem like a motive. They shot another random dude. I don't know. Maybe it could be, but I would say no to that. I don't know, man. That one hits close to home because I feel like that could be any college campus. Anyone, it was like an engineering study session thing. I've been to plenty of those. I was an engineering student. You go, I was at Carnegie Mellon University when the Tree of Life synagogue shooting was. It was literally like a 5-minute bus ride away. I would pass that synagogue all the time, going to a specific part of town. And so, I don't know what it feels like directly from my campus, but things are scary. These things are scary when they happen. Sorry, I'm like covering my mouth. These things are scary when they happen near you. And they're just scary in general because you realize it could happen anywhere I go. This could happen. You see someone suspicious, you're like, bro, I got to keep my eye on you, bro. Doesn't matter what state. There's some states with tougher gun laws, and yeah, does it help? But some guy can drive his car across the border with all his guns, and that's it. So it's tough. It's just fucking horrible. The world is just, ugh. Oh, God. It's tough, man. Tough. And how do we fix this? I don't know, man. Let's just praise Elon Musk, dude. He'll help us fix this. What his goal is to actually make it so that he has so many children on this planet that if anyone dies, it's just his kids. And he's an emotionless robot, so he won't care, and he'll be like, it's fine, it was just my kids. I have so many kids that your kids are safe. Could be a strategy, guys. Could be, you know what, listen. If you can have 1 million children, it's so fucking cold in this room, my God. Anyway, yeah, what else have we got? Yeah, so the stupid fucking, I think everyone's saying it's Kash Patel at the FBI's fault for releasing these people, and they've said he's named a bunch of suspects, and then they've not been real suspects in a bunch of things. I don't know what the hell's going on over there. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what the hell's going on. It seems like a disaster. I mean, just the fact that someone's name could be leaked and you're not certain they're the suspect is maybe that could be honestly a good case for Luigi Mangione being set free, which he's not going to be set free. But they keep saying like, oh, when they arrested him at McDonald's, they actually shook the wrong hand, which is against Article 5, guys. Yeah, did they probably do the wrong protocol? Yes. Does this administration care about the rules? No. When has anything that's ever happened made you think that this was going to matter? It's not going to matter, guys. There's no scenario that man's walking free. Maybe he'll get a lighter sentence or something. I don't know. Probably not. Well, no, if he's going to be convicted for murder, he's going to be convicted for murder. But, guys, the fucking... I can't stand when people are like, oh, they're trying to make up some like whole conspiracy. The conspiracy theories about Charlie Kirk that are just so nitty gritty. I'm like, what is wrong with you, bro? I can't stand when people do that. I can't fucking stand when people do that. And so but people are still going to do it. People love conspiracy theories. They love just believing anything. They love putting their faith into something that's interesting because why not? I get it. Why not? It's cool to be like, oh my God, this wasn't what we thought it was. It was someone else. It's kind of fun. But it's not, it's not feasible. And the same thing with the fucking, the next topic. Oh God, is there something happy we can talk about for just a second? Sorry, people died. So far we have 4 people dead. 4, we're about to add 15 or 16, I forget the total. No, plus, fucking Jesus. Anything happy going on recently? Let's see what's happened. What's happened in my life that's been happy? Besides my AC, I'm getting $100 back. I mean, my life is pretty constant. Christmas is coming around. I'm excited to get some gifts. It's more. I'm spending more money than I'm getting, I think. Well, maybe not. No, probably not. I still got to give some people some gift. Who I have to tip? Oh, I got to go to the barbershop tomorrow. Yeah, it's just a happy season. It snowed. It looked nice. I saw a puddle yesterday that just looked like pure piss. Bro, the whole thing was just snow, but it was completely green. It was like... It wasn't even a piss. It was like snot. It was like the Mucinex man was leaking. I was going to take a picture of it and post it on Instagram, but I forgot. I forgot to do that. But yeah, it's been cool. It's been fun. What did I even do last week? I don't know. I'm going up away this week, and I'm going upstate. I don't even know where. It's my friend's birthday. We're going on a little getaway. And so there's a bunch of people going that I'm going to be honest, I have no clue who they are. I'm convinced that they did not book a big enough house based on how many people I saw on this fucking list. But yeah, let's see what it is. And there's some people there that I'm like, guys, I don't know if I want to be spending the whole weekend with you, but we'll see. Guys, I'm just a man, whatever. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So, yeah, should be fun. Anyone can have fun for 2 days over a weekend. We'll make the best of the situation. And happy birthday to my friend. Happy birthday to... A lot of birthdays in December. I know a lot of December birthday people. What is that, Sagittarius or whatever? What's the next one? Fucking Cancer? No, not Cancer. What's the next one? I don't know. I don't care. Guys, we don't... Nobody fucking cares. All right, on to the people dying. This one's not funny. This one, guys, we have to lighten this up. I'm going to make some jokes, but obviously we're going to talk about the Australian attack on the Jewish people celebrating Hanukkah on Bondi Beach, which is a horrible attack. Rest in peace to all these people who, no one should ever be killed celebrating some peaceful religious event. That's just a horrible, people getting killed at church, the synagogue shooting. I'm sure the United States has drone striked. I don't know the past tense of that word. I think I can say drone striked. Some sort of Islamic celebration in the past, and this horrible thing for this country to do. But in general, no one should be doing this. And it was a father and son duo. Talk about a father and son bonding activity. All right, that's my joke. That's just talk about having a good relationship with your father. A bad relationship, but just the fact that they were on the same page. This is crazy. That's ridiculous. Just a horrible situation. There's plenty of heroes. There's many heroes in this story. Some of whom passed away. Just horrible, and just I don't even know. Just even in Australia, where they have very strict gun laws, and I think the guns they were using, they weren't automatic, which is good, because there would probably be way more people dead. They were using some sort of like bolt action. I think one had a shotgun or something. I don't know, but you can see them like manually having to reload every time they fired off a shot, which, I guess, I don't really think that's ever going to take away those kind of guns. I think that's kind of a gun that people are always going to own, so it's tough. But it's probably good they didn't have some, these American assault rifles, and then it would have been way worse. Then it would have been horrible. But there's a lot of clear videos of this incident, and luckily there's no clear videos of people actually getting shot. There's just clear videos of them doing the shooting. And of course, we have the hero of this story is a fruit stand seller, owner, or something, a Muslim fruit stand owner who tackled one of the guys, just ripped his gun away. And there's a very clear moment where he's pointing the gun at this guy and he doesn't shoot him, and the guy runs away. And apparently the guy ran away back to, I think it was the older guy that he tackled, back to his son, where he had more weapons and continued shooting. So people are saying, well, what if he had shot the guy there? It would have saved so many lives. Guys, it's tough to just I can't imagine a scenario where you save someone's life and then you have to become the murderer yourself. It's also a scenario where he could have been charged. Imagine the craziness where he gets charged for killing, which technically, theoretically, according to the law, he should have been charged. If you wrestle a gun from some guy and the guy's just standing there with no weapons and you kill that person, you technically murdered. According to law, you murdered that person, which I kind of agree with, right? I'm not agreeing with killing him. I'm saying if you kill some guy with no weapons, you shouldn't really kill them. But the guy ran away, and he's like, what are you supposed to do? So I get protecting himself. He's like, I can't kill this guy. But this man's a hero, and there's so much controversy with the hero himself. People trying to say, oh, well, he's not a Muslim. He's a Coptic Christian. He's a like, bro, what are you fucking talking about? Just these people on Twitter. Is that really going to make you happy that he's not a Muslim? That changes everything for you. And there's some people, what's that lady, Laura Loomer, who looks like a fucking the Night Before Christmas fucking character, a corpse, a reanimated corpse, a plastic surgery corpse. Imagine your grandma died and they gave her plastic surgery. That's what Laura Loomer looks like. She keeps posting that he was Christian and not Muslim. Like, no, he's Muslim. Everyone says he's Muslim. And that's the crux. They're like, obviously a Muslim person wouldn't do this. Guys, there's plenty of amazing Muslim people. Obviously the people that committed this crime, I don't even know. I think they're like Pakistani or something. I am assuming they're Muslim, but I'm not sure. Obviously it was a hate crime against Jews, but, just because one group of Muslims commits crimes doesn't mean everyone's bad. And, I obviously... And then fucking, dude, this came back close to home where the fucking Congress lady, what's her name? Vicky Palladino. Look up a picture of Vicky Palladino, by the way. Vicky Palladino, for the congresswoman for my hometown where my parents live. Just a fucking lady whose hair she looks like a fucking Addams Family character. Her hair is just she looks like she just got out of bed every day and she's like, I'm here to be racist. Welcome, my constituents. I'm here to be racist. And she put out a tweet that was insane, where she goes, we need to start the process of expelling every Muslim person from these countries. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? What is wrong with you people? This is my hometown Congress lady, who I see signs for all the day. By the way, I'm sure my parents voted for her, just because they say, people don't actually, I'm not trying to excuse my parents voting for her. This lady, I've always thought she was kind of crazy. I feel like I've heard stuff of her before. But they don't even know it. They just see red. Like when they ask you to vote for judges, I do the same thing. It's like vote for what judges you're voting in. I can't even do the research. I look their names up sometimes. They don't show up. I don't know anything about these judges. What am I supposed to do? They want me to fill in the blank. I just name. I'm like, all right, this guy sounds cool. Rob E. French Fry. Okay, cool. Sounds cool. He's gonna give us more fries. Great. But this lady, just the most insane fucking thing. She's just like this old Italian lady who's just fucking. Of course she's racist. Of fucking course. This old Long Island Italian, but it's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Yeah, let's expel. How many fucking Muslims do we have in this country? Probably, let's say. I'm going to say, is 50 million a lot? I don't know if it's 50 million. Let me look it up. Probably say, let's say 20 million. I'm going to look it up, though. How many Muslims are U.S. citizens? Or let's just say, how many Muslims in the U.S.? In America, let's see. Oh, that's not that many. 3.8 to 4.5. Oh, okay. What the fuck? I was way off. Way off. Okay, but there's way more. Okay, how many Jews in America? Let's see. How many Jews in... Fuck, my God. Oh, wow, okay, there's 7.6 to 7.7 million Jews. Okay, I didn't know that. I was wrong. So there's about twice as many Jews as there are Muslims in America. But still, 3 million people. What did you want, Vicky Palladino? Internment camps for this regular... growing up in New York City, which this is where this lady's from, you would think... Well, she's 7 years old. Back in the day, they had white-only water fountains, so obviously she's fucking racist. You grow up with so many different ethnicities. I've known plenty of Muslim people in my life. They've all been great. All been great. No complaints. So just this idea that you're going to... It makes no sense, number one. You can't just expel U.S. citizens for no reason. That's a horrible precedent and truly would be a stain on it. It should be a stain on any politician's legacy. This lady especially. This fucking lady. But honestly, this lady, when you look at her picture, you go, how can I take you seriously? How can I fucking take this creature seriously? So I don't even put that much credence in what she said. Everyone's just like, what the fuck's wrong with you? But the fact that she's my or I guess that's where my driver's license is. So that's my voting district. Bro, she's my congresswoman. She's my congresswoman, bro. Was she on the ballot? I don't even know. I actually don't even know. I forgot. I didn't vote for her. She could have been on the fucking ballot. Yeah, Zoran, hey, take care of that lady for us. Yeah, oh my God. I imagine how she feels about Zoran. My God. But yeah, it's ridiculous to one group of people. Imagine like, it's just this. I'm sure Christian people do things all the time. They never, that's the crazy thing. They never go out and be like, every Christian person has to do, like, it's never a thing with Christians. We get a pass. I call myself a Christian. We get a fucking pass. It seems like, dude, honestly, Jews and Muslims, like, they pay for the sins. The many pay for the sins of the few, which is kind of crazy. That happens with no other religion. Like, if even like a Hindu person does something, we're all not like, these Hindu people are crazy. I don't know. What is it with the Muslims and the Jews, dude? Honestly, is it worth it to be a Muslim or a Jew? It doesn't feel like it is. Guys, I know, I'm not going to say, being religious isn't worth it, having faith. It's a beautiful thing, but like, bro, it seems like there's a lot of problems, bro. You guys ever thought of just switching? Just be like, I don't want to do this anymore. It doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem feasible. So I wouldn't blame you. If you're like, yeah, I just gave it up. I just switched. It's a lot less sweats, as the kids say. Did I even say that right? I feel like a poser now. I don't know if I said that right. But yeah, it's tough. And, obviously Israel, the Israeli government came out and said, they're blaming Australia for this, saying, like, you allowed this to happen. Dude, I really think it's the opposite. And I saw someone post on Instagram or whatever. They posted a video. I forget who it was, but they just said something that it was like, I was like, oh, that's what I've been kind of feeling like recently. It's like basically the sentiment where Israel's trying to say, like, Jews are unsafe, blah blah blah, and it's, well, I'm messing up what I'm about to say, but basically the point is, like, Jews are actually unsafe because of Israel. That's what it feels like right now. Because of the actions of Israel, Jews are unsafe. It's not the other way around. It's not that Jews are unsafe. What's the opposite of that? What is that Israel's unsafe because of Jews? That makes no sense. So there's an opposite that I didn't. Did I write it down? That I can't think of it. Yeah, I don't know. That's that, but that is what it is, right? Because of the actions of sorry guys, I had a little bit of a wedgie situation going on in the most important topic of the session. That's what it feels like. It feels like because of the actions of Israel and the PR nightmare, they have a nightmare. My God, Israel has... I don't even think they can get their reputation back. Not even that they had that great of a reputation beforehand, but it's an absolute nightmare. And yeah, it's just... because of their actions, I genuinely feel like the rest of Jewish people on this planet are unsafe. And that fucking sucks, bro. That fucking sucks. And I don't know what to do about that. And they're, you know, doubling down and saying, like, you know, there's some super Israeli Zionist people are saying, like, well, we need to hunt down all anti-Semites and, you know, make them have no job and get them fired and have them revoke access to the civilized world. It's like, bro, that's not helping, dude. And for a bunch of people who have racist stereotypes against you, that you people are, you know, controlling the world and whatever, for you to go around and be like, we need to hunt these people down and ruin their lives, that's not making them feel any better about the situation. Oh, the evil people I made up in my mind want to do evil things to me? Wow. That, you know what? I was wrong about them. I'm not saying they're right. No one in this scenario is right for feeling the way they do, but yeah, this is the way of the world. You can't fight this. The PR, in my opinion, the PR reversal would be to be like, guys, which is never going to happen, so they're screwed. But like, guys, we fucked up. We're so sorry. Let's live peacefully with the Palestinians. We love peace. We're so peaceful, nice people. It's not happening. It's just not fucking happening. So I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what to fucking do. I mean, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just a guy sitting on a couch. I'm just a guy with the camera zoomed in like a foot more than it used to be. And I just made a joke about the father and son having a bonding moment. But yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough. And I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's going to get any better. And I mean, it's not like, obviously, the Tree of Life synagogue attack, I think that was in 2018 or 2019. So that was way before this most recent, October 7th thing. So obviously there's been problems for a long time. I mean, there's been problems between Palestine and Israel going back fucking since the dawn of time. I mean, there was the Olympic thing, right, in Germany. Was that in the 70s where they executed a bunch of people? They held them hostage. I mean, it's just this is not gonna stop anytime soon. And so I mean, it's tough to, like I said, guys, is it really worth being Jewish or Muslim at this point? You guys think of this is like switching teams. It's like there was a baseball reporter that was like, guy, we said the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. He's like, guys, if you hate the Dodgers, just become a fan of them. If you're tired of rooting for your shitty team, what are you talking about, bro? What are you, insane? Do you know if being a fan of a team works? Anyway, so I'm equating that. Obviously, don't change your religion. It's your religion, and you should be very proud of it. No one should intimidate you to not be that religion, but just I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. But like I said, I can't do anything. So I feel like there was one more thing I had about that. They also want to. So there's a father and son duo, and they have family in Australia. They keep talking about how they want to deport the family. And they go, well, how can this family be left alone? Guys, some of you guys just like have no idea how law should work or how anything. And I don't understand what you think. There were people saying like, obviously the whole family knew that they were going to carry out this act, and they should be penalized because they knew and they didn't tell anyone, and they should be. Bro, if I was going to commit an act of terrorism, you think I'm going to tell my entire family? You think Luigi Mangione, who they're trying to bring up on terrorism charges, no one's saying go attack his family. No one's saying deport his family. So what's the double standard here, guys? No one's saying that. Obviously, his family. He's not gonna. If I'm gonna kill a bunch of people and bomb a plane, I'm not gonna be like, hey, mom, just by the way, tomorrow I'm just gonna bomb. Hey, everyone in my family, cousins. Hey, no, I haven't talked to you since last Christmas. I'm gonna go bomb this church. I'm gonna go kill a couple people. Just a heads up. Of course, they didn't know about it. Oh, maybe some of them had an idea that their family members were wackadoos, whatever. Maybe they should have reported them. But this idea that they are co-conspirators, that's not how the law works, bro. You can't just deport someone for being associated. It's like the saying, the sins of the father are not whatever, fucking on the son, whatever, fill in the blanks. You guys know the gist. The sins of the father cannot be put onto the son. In this case, they can, actually, because they did it together. God, and the father, son are... but, you know, you're just because he did it, and, you know, you can't deport fucking someone's cousin for no reason, you dipshits. You fucking just... This is not how the law works. This, you know... And I'm sure these people are going to be bombarded. They live... It's worse for them. They're going to get screwed. They're innocent in this whole scenario. They're going to get screwed. Because people are going to find out that their relatives did this, and they're going to be like, guys, I barely talk to these... This is my cousin. I barely talk to this motherfucker. Oh, my God. This sucks. So, you know, obviously, these are not the victims in the story, the family, but they're going to be, you know, side effects. They're going to be side casual. What's the word for it? What the fuck is the word? Side? It's not side effect. What is the word for it? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's just like something that, you know, is on the side, the fucking whatever. I don't know. I'll think about it in like 5 minutes and I'll spit it out, and you guys will be like, oh yeah. What is it? When you're like on a mission and there's like a fucking someone you accidentally killed and you're like, oh shit. Dude, I feel like I'm stupid right now. What the heck? It's such a common word. You guys are yelling at the screen. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, it sucks for them. So that's all I'm saying. Sucks for them, and fine, fucking whatever. All right, let's go to more fun stuff, guys. All right, cool. We already did like 40 minutes on this shit. Oh, also, all right, this is one last thing. I hate when I see videos of someone speaking another language and someone's translating it in the bottom. Because I'm like, bro, I know you mistranslated this. I know you're fucking lying. Especially in these scenarios where they're translating like Jewish people saying stuff and other people. They just make shit up. They just put, I don't know what they're saying. I can't fucking speak Hebrew. I can't speak fucking Arabic. I don't know what anyone's saying. And then I'm like, bro, it's just like, they'll show like some Palestinian kid and they'll be like, yeah, he just said he wanted to murder everyone on earth and he hates everyone and he wants to fuck your dead corpse. Meanwhile, he's being like, I want to go to the store and buy flowers for my mom whose birthday is tomorrow. Like, oh, what the heck? I can't even... Bro, it's just a cesspool. Twitter's a cesspool with this shit. So I don't know. I guess AI is good with that because it can actually translate things properly. That'd be kind of cool. You don't have to trust the human. But I guess when you have like a universal... When everyone's kind of agreeing on a translation, it's good. But when it's just one guy making up shit... I don't know. So, you know... I don't know. Okay, sorry, I just had a weird... Oh, my nose is always dry after this. Oh, God. Sorry, guys. All right. Okay. We're going to talk about someone I hate. There's a girl on TikTok. I keep seeing ads. She has this ad. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what the ad is for. But it pops up. And the intro of the ad is just her saying, I think I cracked the code to a perfect Vegas weekend. This is a girl. And so I don't know what I've never seen the rest of the ad, but I just see this girl, and I can guess. It's just this girl. It's like the hottest girl you've ever seen in your life. That's just, imagine this girl. She just says, I think I've cracked the code to the perfect Vegas weekend. She's like dancing. And yeah, the code is being the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life. That's the code. The code is being hot as shit. Well, you did it. You figured it out. Oh my, no way. You cracked the code. No fucking way. She's just dancing and having a ball. Yeah, no shit. Oh, wait, you have a dress with your boobs hanging out? No. Wait, you're going to have fun in Vegas? People are going to buy you things? No. I don't know what the code is. Probably for some casino or some, like, Expedia or some shit. I don't fucking know. But I see that commercial, and I'm just like, I don't want to hear what you have to say about the perfect Vegas weekend. First of all, I don't fucking care about Vegas. Vegas seems like a dying place. I don't know who goes to Vegas. But just in general, I'm like, bro, what is this commercial? This is not resonating with me. Maybe it's resonating with some people, not resonating with me. This is the time of year where everyone's doing ad deals because brands have their year-end budget they didn't spend, so they just dump it on people. Everyone but me, guys. I haven't gotten a single ad deal. No one's going to give me ad deals. Well, that ship is sailed, guys. We already know this. If you're a longtime fan of the page, you already know no one fucking wants to give me an ad deal. But yeah, they give people who do like influencing content and comedians, they'll give it to you if you do like characters. That's what they love. If you do characters, you get a deal. It's perfect. Characters, they love characters. You'll make money. Otherwise, you ain't making that much, bro. Ain't making a goddamn thing. So yeah, so that this girl, I don't know anything about her. I don't know if she's an influencer or whatever. But this fucking commercial, if you've seen it, I think I've cracked the code to the perfect. I'm gonna open my TikTok app. It's probably gonna be the first one. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I don't know how to find it, but I'm just gonna open the app. Let's see. No, I gotta close it. Close the app. Open it. Let's see. Is there an ad? It's no ad. Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Perfect Vegas weekend. Perfect Vegas weekend. Let's see. Let's see. It's gonna pop up. No, I think I've. No, it's not her. Is that what she says? I think I've cracked it. I'm gonna look up. Okay, I think I've cracked the code. Let's see that. I think I've cracked the code. I think I've cracked the code. It's gonna pop up. How do I fucking search for ads, bro? Fuck. How do I get this goddamn ad? No. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna find it. Oh. Wait. Is it? No. Okay. Fuck, man. I just want to see this fucking ad. I can't find it. You guys can't even... It might not even exist. You guys don't even know if it's real. Can't even verify. But anyway, the girl's annoying. But she also, if she was like, hey, Matt, I think you're really funny. You want to go out with me? I'd be like, oh, no. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'd be like, yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. Yeah, do you know anything about the Perfect Vegas weekend? Do you guys... Wait, like... I'm someone who also kind of cracked the code to the Perfect Vegas weekend. Do you know anything about that? It's like, oh my god, I cracked the code. I cracked the code too. Do you crack the code? All right, Hinge CEO leaves company to start AI dating app. That's the story. The AI dating app. Apparently, it's also funded by Match Group, which owns every other dating fucking service. So it's gonna be some fucking garbage. I don't even know I don't even think the thing's out yet. I don't really know I don't know what the AI part of it is. I keep seeing people talk about how some sort of dating app where you just put your personality into the app, and then your two people's AI agents will go on a date with each other and do some scissoring virtually. And then that, if they get along, that's your first date, and that's going to be like, okay, you guys going on a real first date now. Which sounds like fucking torture. What the fuck? That's horrible. That's truly horrible, dude. I would love to try it just to see how bad it is, but that is fucking retarded, bro. That's just like... I get AI with being like, okay, you guys have these interests, we're going to find someone with these other interests. That makes sense. You describe what you like and the way someone looks, they can find someone, that would make sense. But then to go on the date with each other, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Dude, if I give the AI my fucking joke, my sense of humor, it would say the worst jokes ever. It would say when we did a long time on this podcast ago with fucking Frankie, we had the fucking thing have two jokes. I can't speak English anymore because I'm about to die. We had the thing AI write jokes for both of us, and they were horrible. They were awful. And that's what it would do again, and it would be awful jokes. And then this woman would see this horrible AI joke thing and be like, this is fucking disgusting. This guy's not funny at all. And I'm like, yeah, I agree with you because this fucking AI thing sucks. So I don't know if that would work. I don't know. It would be nice. I will say it'd be nice if it can find someone. You'd be like, hey, this is what I like in someone. Listen, busty brunettes nearby. It'd be like locking and finding busty brunettes. It finds them. Great. Busty brunette loves humor. Loves someone who has a mustache, whatever. Bing, 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 done. Easy, done. Great. Sign me up, but beyond that, we just know they're going to get their fingers in some other stuff. They're going to start doing weird stuff. AI enhance your looks. Upload pictures. No, bro. You're going to be catfishing me, bro. These girls are going to be looking disgusting. I don't know. I don't like it, but it's inevitable. So what can I do? What can I do, guys? The tide is inevitable. I'm but a man. They say comedians are modern-day philosophers. Philosophers ain't doing shit, bro. Also, that's stupid. We're not modern-day philosophers. I guess we kind of are, but why would you pay any attention to what I'm saying seriously? Why would you listen to me? Why would you listen to me and be like, that's a guy I want to I want to hover my life ethos on? You shouldn't do that. Or maybe you should. Maybe your life would be better if you did. But yeah, it's tough out here, guys. Tough out here. All right, guys. I'm going to leave with that information. Thank you so much. I appreciate you tuning in and watching. And yeah, Merry Christmas, I guess, because this is the last time I'm going to hear from you before Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I should release my own Christmas album, bro. I feel like everyone does that. That's how you get on the mainstream. I gotta compete. I gotta make a new song like Kelly Clarkson's. You're here. I don't know that song's name. I have no clue what that is, but I just know the song. It's a new one. Gotta release new Christmas songs. Maybe I can make one about me kissing Santa Claus. Oh, that could be like a gay Christmas anthem. I'm not even gay, but I saw my boyfriend kissing Santa Claus, and then or whatever. I'm not gonna know. What the fuck? All right, bye. Let's stop. Bye.